Hi Scorpio, welcome to your reading. I'm Amber. If you are new to my channel, welcome. And if you're returning, I want to welcome you back. Thank you guys for being so patient. There are a lot of energies in the universe right now. I've been having a hard time trying to get the readings out. I was racing the retrograde, racing the eclipse. Here we are a day before the lunar eclipse in Sagittarius. But this reading is going to be for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter signs for the month of June. It may spill well over into July. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe if this reading resonates with you. I am only accepting emergency readings right now. If you want to book one of those, you can do so on my website. The link is down below in the description box. This is going to be a sixth house reading, even though I tried my best, Scorpio, to deviate from the sixth house. And honestly, you know, as the readings have rolled out, I really feel like that's a collective energy. A lot of us are trying to deviate away from the work that needs to be done, details that need to be assessed, you know, not really wanting to service things the way that they deserve to be serviced, vice versa. This could be a receiving energy. But anyway, the sixth house is ruled by Virgo. It's about purification, details, skills, organization, work, health, well-being. For me, it's also the house of karma. Okay. 8 is a karmic number, 5 is a karmic number, but the sixth house is where you receive that. Okay. I've been telling the other signs, for those of you that are not familiar with the astrological house, for the astrological houses, the way that you can kind of view the sixth house is like, if you put in 40 hours, you receive your paycheck in the sixth house. If you drink a cup of coffee, you receive your energy in the sixth house. Okay, it's that type of energy metaphorically. But let's get into it. Okay, I definitely feel like you either just defeated a beast. This could be the same energy for a cross watcher, okay, but I'm more so feeling like it is scorpionic energy. I was seeing strength with the Ace of Swords, so definitely feel like there's some type of triumph that you're either coming out of, you're coming towards, or will be approaching you in the month of June. I was also very much so feeling an energy where you're done talking, you're done explaining, you're really ready to just move forward. Like I seen the Knight of Swords, I seen the King of Swords in reverse, the Six of Wands in reverse. I just really feel like you're over something. Okay, but let's get into it. Holy Spirit, guardian angels, thank you for allowing me to be the vessel to give Scorpio messages for their highest good and their highest good only. And I really apologize, Scorpio, because I think that you went last month, and here you are last again. But I woke up this morning and you are who I am focusing on. I have gotten all of the other readings out, so you get me brand new. All right, that might be what you're telling a person. You get me brand new, okay? Brand new, boo. Spirit, what's the strongest energy? This is a light worker oracle. I'm going to get a light worker oracle first. I'm going to get the influences of that energy, and then I'm going to look into your situation, okay? What's the strongest energy for Scorpio in the month of June, please? What's the strongest energy for Scorpio in the month of June? Spiritual decree. Okay. I would like to say that Gemini got this card. Wow. And then you have orbs of light. Who got this? Gemini, Sagittarius, a mutable sign could be of some sort of significance, or you could be watching this for a different placement of your chart and you're actually a mutable sign. But anyway, let's see why spiritual decree is here. Oh, interesting. Yeah, so you have Mercury coming out as an issue, so definitely Gemini, Virgo energy could be of some level of significance for you. I'm going to read you the message for the card. These cards are new. Now, I do very much so, I'm picking up the same energy for Gemini. So like I said, there could be some type of cross-watching energy. Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius, Pisces. That was in your pre-shuffle, Pisces. could have just defeated some type of beast or whatever the case may be, and is coming to you, Scorpio, or you're wanting, if you're the cross watcher, you're wanting to approach Scorpio, and just let them know, like, I'm brand new, what's that? That's the type of vibe that I'm getting here. Is definitely an expansive type of energy that comes off of this card. What hasn't happened yet is communication. That is what's influencing this right now. Somebody's all in their thoughts, okay, and there's a lack of communication. So let's see. Now Mercury is going to be going retrograde, so that definitely could be why this is a bit of an issue. Look, not even just Mercury, but all the planets are going retrograde. So this definitely could be a very reflective time for you, Scorpio. This is the 41st card in the deck. It does reduce to a 5, so definitely big changes. It says, you have been wondering what will be next in your life, not realizing how much power you have to decide that for yourself. Are you willing to use your divine birthrights of free will, voice, and empowerment to set the cosmic wheels in motion? If your answer is yes, then it's time to speak your truth to the universe. Decree it and you shall be it. Okay? Very beautiful energy. You know, I am more so feeling like this is a passing energy. And when I say it's a passing energy, I feel like this is just solidifying, validating what you just came through. You are processing these thoughts now, of whatever it was that you made a spiritual decree of becoming, of being, of achieving, that has already come to pass. And I feel like this is an energy now where you're being asked to analyze the space that you're in right now. It is a 6th house energy, okay? But let's see what's going on. What's the strongest energy coming towards Scorpio in the month of June, Spirit? Why is this all here? The Knight of Swords. Really heavy Gemini energy. You know, Gemini is actually, well, depending on if you follow Western astrology or Vedic astrology, Venus has been retrograding through Gemini for Western astrology. But in Vedic astrology, it has actually been retrograding through Taurus, okay? It's going to station itself direct around the 21st of June, I believe. That could be of some sort of significance for you, definitely. I'm kind of feeling like your thoughts just taking off. You actually starting to communicate, or someone starting to communicate with you around the 21st. The Knight of Swords is definitely about having some type of courage. It's a level of foresight as well. And that's in line with this spiritual decree. There's something that you decided you were going to become, achieve, take control over. And this Knight of Swords energy is you seeing the proof that you can achieve that and acting accordingly. But for whatever reason, there's a really quiet energy around you. Either someone's not speaking because they're still processing their thoughts, or this is you. You're being very quiet because you're still processing everything, still processing your thoughts. There's a level of awareness that I still feel like you are trying to achieve with all that is taking place, okay? Tell me the energy of the Knight of Swords for Scorpio. You got 2. So you have the Queen of Swords in Judgment here. Interestingly enough, you also have Libra sitting here. So definitely a Libra could be of some sort of significance. There could be a Libra that is reaching out to you, wanting you to reach out to them. There's definitely some type of delay in communication. I mean, rightfully so. Mercury is going to be going retrograde in the sign of Cancer. So it's definitely like honing in on emotions. So just be careful of that, because there is going to be some fiery communication, if any is given. I also feel like you're at a place with a person too where you know that the ride is over. I kind of feel an energy of somebody being put out on the side of the freeway. I don't know why. I don't know why I'm seeing that. That's probably gonna resonate for someone, but that is definitely what I'm feeling here. And it's not even up for discussion. Get out my car. Like that's the vibe here. And some of you guys, it might not be your physical vehicle. Okay, it could be your spiritual vehicle where you're finally finding some type of strength. Like I said, I seen the strength card and the ace of swords. It's some, like, even with this knight of swords, it's like you're about to yield this sword. You're about to communicate very harshly about something, very swiftly about something, and after you say whatever it is that you've been processing, you don't have anything else to say. You know, it's like, that's it, I'm cutting this off. A karmic partner, a karmic cycle definitely could be coming to an end in the month of June. Because the Queen of Swords is about being alone. It's about being very graceful. And I think that you're finally coming to some type of realization, having some type of like enlightenment, aha moment, that you're going to be okay being alone. I kind of too feel an energy where you may have caught someone cheating. Someone could have caught you cheating. That type of energy, because when I'm looking at Judgment, this is your energy, but I'm just looking at somebody like one leg out of the car, you know, like it just really seems like something caught up to somebody, and I don't really think that you're speaking about it right now. Yeah, externally you have the Five of Swords here, you know. Show me Scorpio's situation in June. Show me Scorpio's situation in the month of June, Spirit. You have the Ace of Swords here, coming out as an issue with the Eight of Wands. Like I said, just all in your head, not really sure how or what you want to communicate right now at this point. There's a lot of Gemini energy here, a lot of mutable energy, just period. I'm seeing a lot of eights, so this is definitely maybe a situation that's coming back around. Definitely a retrograde type of energy. Who was that had all them damn eights in their reading? I don't totally recall. It definitely could have been one of the mutable signs. I'm gonna put these back. I really just want one card. Spirits, show me Scorpio's situation in the month of June. What does Scorpio's situation look like in June? Ooh, the moon in reverse. So yeah, something's coming out here, guys. There's definitely some type of truth that has surfaced. Bottom of the deck, you have the Tower and the Nine of Pentacles. Like all of a sudden, some type of relationship has come tumbling down, okay, or is tumbling together. But it's definitely a very swift energy that I'm feeling. How would Scorpio view the moon here in reverse? A Cancer could be of some sort of significance. A Gemini definitely too. The Seven of Wands. Can you tell me one more thing about how Scorpio would view the moon here? The Knight of Pentacles coming out as an issue. Yeah, so like I said, it is also too very much so a sixth house. The Ace of Swords is back out here, and now it's upright. So definitely this has something to do with some type of truth coming out, some type of truth surfacing. This could have something to do with someone who has a moon in Gemini, Virgo, Leo. Even you could be dealing with a Leo or someone who has moon in Libra. I just feel a wrath. I just feel some type of wrath. Like I can't take my eyes off of like this Queen of Swords and this Knight of Swords. Both like about to draw the sword. I think, you know, it's kind of like a taboo type of energy. Like, you know, this person, and this could be mutual. You know, this person has been fucking over you. You know, vice versa. You couldn't, if you're a cross watcher, you could be very much so aware that Scorpio's been fucking over you. Okay, it's a very quiet energy. Nobody's talking about this, but it's very much so known with the moon here in reverse. The Knight of Pentacles, like you know, the Knight of Pentacles is a very like patient, laborious type of energy. It can be a very reliable energy. This definitely at the heart of this moon in reverse, what has come out is and what is an issue is that someone is not reliable. Somebody's not trustworthy. How you're viewing this is the Seven of Wands. Definitely wanting to put someone at a distance. It is a blocking type of energy. What's the Seven of Wands? Yeah, the Three of Cups. Okay, so I just really feel like you're kind of looking down on this situation and you're done with it. Tell me more about Judgment being here for Scorpio. The Ace of Cups. Interesting. So this actually might be being pushed along quicker than the person that you're dealing with imagined, because you have some type of new offer, or you're wanting to offer something to someone new. Because I'm telling you, with this Judgment card, I just literally seeing somebody say, get out my car, get out of my house, you gotta leave. This is definitely something like it's very cutthroat, the energy that's coming off of this Judgment. But what's motivating it is something that is very emotionally fulfilling. What's the energy of the Ace of Cups? The Nine of Wands. Yeah, somebody's tired. Like, this is an energy like, I'm tired. I just want to be loved. I'm not going to be loved by you. And you damn sure are not going to be loved by me. Like, let's just, you know, I just want to go our separate ways. I need my space. I want you to leave. I feel like these are thoughts that you're having in your mind. You could be telepathically communicating with this person. This could be someone who you're living with and you guys are not speaking. But although you live in the same house, but it's like if eyes could kill. Okay? If eyes could kill, this is just definitely an energy where less is more with this person too. I feel like you're energetically drained from whatever situation this is that has unfolded with this person because of a third party. Definitely could be because of a third party. A Cancer, a Leo, a Libra could be of some sort of significance, the third party. How would Scorpio view the Ace of Cups? There's an energy of you two wanting to protect whatever it is that you're moving towards. The Two of Swords. So this could be someone who has Venus in Libra, Moon in Libra. I feel like there are two people who you're going to end up having to communicate with in this situation. And you're still, you know, wanting to see clearly. But you, at the same time, it's like a double entendre. You've seen all that you need to see in one particular situation. Tell me more about the Two of Swords, please. Yeah, so you have the Queen of Wands coming out as an issue. This definitely could be the other person that your person could have been involved with. Tell me how this Queen of Swords would view this Queen of Wands. So death comes out. Okay, so definitely could be something that's coming to an end. This could be a fire or a water sign. And then what falls over here with the Two of Swords actually is the Two of Cups with the Queen of Pentacles. I'm definitely feeling like whoever this Queen of Wands is that you might be kicking to the curb, this person has allowed some type of opportunity for you to come into a connection with this other person. Two of Cups, Ace of Cups here, definitely the other person. This Queen of Swords is viewing this Queen of Wands as the third party. Tell me what the energy of death is, please. The Tower. Something's over as fuck. Just saying. It's over. I don't even need to read that energy no more. Something's very clear. Very, very clear. Scorpio. How does Scorpio want to resolve their situation in the month of June? Interesting. So you have the Emperor here coming out as the issue and the Seven of Swords coming out as an issue. I'm wanting to ask again, but I feel like these are very strong energies here. Tell me why the Emperor, and you could be wanting to release an Aries. Again, like what's crazy is you have Libra in Aries here. So, yeah, definitely there could be an Aries of some sort of significance, but it could be any of the cardinal signs: Capricorn, Libra, Cancer, Aries. Okay, and then you have the Seven of Swords here. Tell me more about how why does I almost called you Gemini? Why does Scorpio want to resolve their situation this way? Because of the Queen of Swords. Because you just want to be alone right now. You could be wanting to receive an offer from an air sign. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Tell me more about this Queen of Swords energy. The Knight of Swords is back out here. Somebody wants to be set free, or you want to set somebody free. Externally, you have the Ten of Cups here with the Page of Swords. This is kind of going to like a Nine of Swords, Ten of Swords type of energy. Like things they are about to transform, you know. Definitely a family could be of some sort of significance because you have the Queen, the Knight, the Page here. Definitely there's an energy of somebody being demoted, for sure. The Emperor coming out as an issue. You could be worried about how your actions are going to affect your children. Tell me about the energy of the Emperor being here. I more so feel like that's Aries energy though, with the Nine of Wands. Tell me one more thing. Somebody in the way. You in the way. Judgment is back out here. Somebody won't get out your car. Feel like this is someone who is just like more so a spiritual type of vehicle that this person is occupying for you right now. You don't have room in your mind, body, spirit, and soul until this is over. I'm telling you, Eight of Wands, it's like, yeah, it's wartime. It's wartime. Oh, I really hope that was not a global vision that I just had. Anyway. I'm sorry, guys. That was random, but maybe I need to say this. You know, I haven't really been all that forward about why I'm not doing personal readings. I've been a little forward, but not totally. Personally, I've gone through some level of an ascension, and it's probably the most disturbing, not disturbing, disruptive is the word. Okay, I've gone through the most disruptive ascension ever. I go through ascensions a lot. They typically happen, you know, on a full moon, a new moon energy. I will get ascension symptoms where, you know, I'm really tired, I'm really dehydrated, my ears ring. You know, I blurred vision. Like it gets really intense. Now what's crazy is this one is the most disruptive but had the least symptoms. And some of you guys may think I'm crazy, I don't know, but I have most recently elevated my gift of clairsentient, where I feel things. I've always seen things, and I do hear things. Like I hear music, I'll hear, you know, certain people's voices or messages, things of that nature. So I've always been clairaudient, clairvoyant, but most recently I have become clairsentient, where I am feeling things, and it's been going on, I think, for like a month or two, and I wasn't completely awakened to it, but now I am. And just an example, there was one particular morning, because I'm having a feeling that, like, when I started to say that, they're like, ooh, what does that mean? Somebody's like, ooh, what does that mean? So it's very tough being a mystic, okay? The gifts are not for play. I'm just gonna tell you. I had a situation where I woke up and it felt like my bed was shaking. And it shouldn't have been. You know, there's no reason for my bed to be shaking. Nobody lives down below me. Just, I didn't understand. And I told my sister, I'm from Los Angeles. I'm from California. As many of you know, there are often a lot of earthquakes there. And I felt my bed shaking that morning. I was feeling really weird about it. And I told my sister that I had an inkling that there would be an earthquake. And the very next day, there was an earthquake. Okay. And then another instance, and I don't know, my subscriber, my beta reader, she's beta reading my book right now before I publish it. Angel, if you're here, hey boo. I don't think she has Scorpio in her chart. She might not be here, but if she's here, hey, she can testify below in the comments that I have visions in the 3D. I had told her maybe like 2, 3, 4 months ago that I seen the military on the streets, that I had a 3D vision that the military was going to be on the streets. Soldiers were going to be on the streets. I don't know at that moment, I didn't know particularly if it was going to be if it was going to be the National Guard, if it was going to be police officers. I just seen an authoritative presence on the street. And I mean, look at us now. Okay. So that there have been many other things that just way too deep to really share with you, but my friends and my family members, are at a point where they're kind of like, yeah, be careful, so I do have to be careful, because I realize that I'm starting to have foresight, and I'm starting to have premonitions and feelings about things that are happening on a worldly level, and I haven't really figured out how to handle that yet. I need some time to pray, to get right with God, and to ask him how I'm supposed to be using my gift moving forward. And so I'm just not sure if personal readings are even going to continue. I know that it brings you guys a lot of clarity, and so it definitely is something that I want to continue to do, but I don't know if that is where my calling and my purpose is pivoting at this moment. Okay. So I wanted to share that with you guys, and I don't know why God was calling me to share that. I'm probably going to end up snipping this video and releasing it to the rest of the signs, using it as a public announcement, because I have been kind of mysterious about why I'm not doing personal readings. But with the eclipse energy, everything in retrograde, with everything that's going on with George Floyd, the coronavirus, there are also a lot of things in my unpublished book that I had a prophecy of, and those things are actually happening and rolling out in front of us. And so I'm at a point where God is expanding my gifts, and I'm not really ready to communicate. I don't really know how to understand these things yet, and now it's making sense. Thank you, Spirit. So this may be something that you guys are going through as well, Scorpio. It could look different. It could be a worldly gift where you just realize that you paint real life people. You may had a dream about a person, painted a picture, and then later on somebody was like, I know who that is. Like, I don't know how it's going to manifest over your lives. My crown chakra is going crazy right now, bananas. So I know that I'm right, that you guys are going to be having some upgrades, some spiritual downloads, okay, at this time. And I just really feel like you are very much so determined to be alone. You need to be alone, and it's an energy where it's no longer about people's feelings. I think that that's why there's a lot of this air energy, because you're not tapped into your emotions when it comes to this new transition or this time that you have to take alone. This is just like off with their heads, you know what I mean? I'm feeling kind of a Piscean energy. There is an energy of needing to sacrifice, an energy of needing to surrender so that you can achieve some type of enlightenment, revelation. With Judgment here, I feel like you've already achieved it, but it's time for you to take a step back so that you can have an inner, like, there's a need for renewal. There's a need for like rebirthing your plans, asking for forgiveness for your higher self, God, whoever it is that you answer to, your angels, asking for forgiveness for you taking for the time that you've taken granted of your gifts. I'm hoping that makes sense. Okay, so definitely there's some level of courage that you are building up that is brewing. All right, but let's get into it, Spirit. Tell me more about what the collective needs to know about their situation in June, please. Yeah, the devil. Didn't I say this was about you defeating some type of beast? Definitely defeating some type of beast. This is dismantling. There's an energy of dismantling the devil right now. Okay, you have that here with the world. God, dog it. Because, and I have to pause because now I'm at a point where I feel like I am being, in this moment, I feel like I just acknowledge my gifts. And now God's like, this is how you're going to use them. This does feel like a very worldly type of energy. Like the world right now is in the process. It's worldly beings. It's angels that are here, transcended on earth, are being guided by higher angels, by heavenly angels to dismantle a devil. Okay. It's very universal energy here as well, Scorpio. For those of you who know me well because you come to my channel and you know me, because you're family and you watch me, whatever the case may be, I do have a Mars and Scorpio, and the way that dynamic even works, okay, for this is resonating with me actually right now, and I'm not reading for myself, I'm reading for the collective, but this is resonating with me on a level about what is actually going on, because Mars is an energy of action. It's an energy of desires, impulses, battles, things of that nature. And so I definitely am feeling like I'm picking up on a global energy right now. But this reading definitely was intended to be for the collective. I don't know. I'm sorry, Scorpio. I'm going off on a tangent, but you guys are witnessing literally my gifts are out of like, really I'm in the middle of an ascension. Okay, tell me what Scorpio would think about the world and the devil here. There's definitely some type of cycle that's coming to completion. The Three of Wands. Yeah, this is something that you're watching, but interestingly enough, like I told you, I almost can't even deny that this is a global type of energy that I'm picking up on. And this is not no, I want to be very clear that this is not no type of espionage, propaganda type of channel. Okay, I allow God to use me as a vessel, and I have the gift of foresight, but I know that it looks like an energy of battleships. That's, you know, like the game of battleships. Now, what's interesting is I'm asking how Scorpio would view it. You as the collective, you guys are watching this roll out at a distance with the Three of Wands. It's an energy of you standing behind your faith that things are going to clear up with the world, because you're sitting here looking at the world. So you are expecting for this cycle to come to some level of a completion. What's at the heart of this, what's crowning this, what's on everybody's mind is the dismantling of some type of beast. And for some of you guys, that is directly related on a micro level in your job, in your relationships, things of that nature. But for others of you, it's also very related on a macro level, about things that we're all battling right now. There's a lot of spiritual warfare here on earth right now. Okay. Tell me more about how does Scorpio want to resolve this? What can Scorpio do to resolve this, Spirit? Okay. Oh, the Page of Cups just hit the ground and hit the ground in reverse. I really feel like this is something that you need to emotionally, it's an energy of needing to remove your emotions. Just like I said with the Page of Cups hitting the ground, you have the Eight of Pentacles here. There's something practical that needs to be done. Okay? It's interesting getting into gear, working on your gears shifting lanes is something that I'm hearing. When I'm looking at the world here, interestingly enough, she does have the pentacles around her, and they're set on some type of, what am I hearing? Circadian rhythm. Right? I want to say that I think I'm saying that right. Like the circadian rhythm. But what's interesting, how can you resolve it? The Eight of Pentacles, it's adding to some level of a flow, the circadian rhythms of the earth. This is, okay, Scorpio, look. Tell me more about how I also feel an energy of not running, staying put, fixing things where you are. Tell me more about this, Spirit, with the Eight of Pentacles here. You have the Ten of Cups. It's staying put. It's an energy of staying put, focusing on your dream, knowing and having faith that something is going to clear up, working on your subconscious mind. Because this is interesting with the Three of Wands here. Now it's kind of feeling like this is the way that you're seeing everything subconsciously. It's not that you want to see things this way, but this is what you need to be working towards. You know, not working towards carrying the burden of removing ships out of the ocean, but carrying a burden of working on things on a smaller level. Okay, I seen something that was really interesting. It was, you know, I want to say I seen it on Instagram. It might have been like scrolling through like YouTube or whatever, but it was somebody saying that right now, you know, there is a call to action for a lot of us all over the globe. This is bigger than just race relations, things of that nature. Taurus, Uranus moving into Taurus, guys. I want to say that took place in April. That was the kickoff. Now, Pluto had already done its deal, which rules your planet, okay? Or that's your ruling planet. It's right now retrograding through the sign of Sagittarius in Western astrology. I don't have my placement chart right now, but I really want to say that in Vedic astrology, which is what I follow closely, it is retrograding through your sign. So this is definitely an energy of some level of destruction, this dismantling of a beast. Okay, and what's interesting, it's like, how can I describe? I don't know if anybody has kids, even if you don't have kids and you watch cartoons. One of my favorite movies lately has been Inside Out. And if you get into it, go and watch Inside Out. You know, it's really interesting to see the movie play out, right? It's almost like, okay, so like the little character, her name's Riley. And the whole movie is about her emotions being actual like people or characters in her psyche, in her subconscious mind. And they're looking through her eyes, but they are at the same time, anything that she's coming across, they're being triggered in her mind to be sad, to be worried, to be concerned, to be angry, whatever the case may be. And so this is really interesting when I'm looking at this devil here with the Eight of Pentacles. There's an energy of you needing to work on your psyche, but also too, and it is a Gemini energy. It's a very like double-minded energy. You know, it's like there are small things that you can be doing to contribute to humanity right now, but in the like with the devil card here, there's whatever you're contributing, you are contributing on a larger scale, if that makes sense. Wow. Yeah, it's interesting because now you have the Two of Cups here, which this alchemical type of energy. It's really, really, really out of this world right now, what I'm experiencing, guys. I almost don't even have words for it. Let me see how you're viewing this Two of Cups, because you know the yin and yang is about peace, is about things coming together, and then you have the DNA helix here. It's about things coming together, but also mutating and splitting so that it can multiply, it can amplify. Some of you guys, definitely a Libra could be of some sort of significance here, but it's definitely an energy like yeah, you just see two people here, but it's like I could look at this right now on such a global level, like this being the Eastern hemisphere of the world, this being the Western hemisphere of the world, and this energy that people are putting out in the universe and vibrating right now, it creating some type of chemical reaction, something that is strong enough, powerful enough to dismantle a beast. This a new level. That's what I heard. This is a new level. Some of you guys are Taurus, could be of some sort of significance. I don't know why I heard that, and then I literally seen Meek Mill's face. Okay, I need to get out of this energy. I have no idea what time it is. I'm essential. I gotta go to work. I got stuff to do. Okay. Tell me what the outcome in the month of June is for Scorpio. Well, that didn't wait. Judgment with the Eight of Wands is here as an issue. Okay, guys? Ooh, it's just a matter of time. Something is about to explode. Tell me more about the Eight of Wands with Judgment here. Also feel like there's some type of, yeah. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, guys. I'm getting really, like, creeped out right now. And I'm getting really creeped out because the intentions of this reading was supposed to be for the collective. So please leave me comments, because I really need to know at this point if this is resonating for you guys as the collective, because I am reading for you, but I'm also, in my mind's eye, it's almost as if God also has me, there's a universal reading. There's a universal energy that I'm picking up on that is going on around Scorpio and possibly has to do with Pluto. About destruction, about renewal, about the rebirth of plans. The number 8 definitely is a very scorpionic energy. You know, this is about investments, contracts, things of that nature. It's a very carnal energy. It's also about the underworld. That type of those are things that I am picking up on, like as far as spiritual warfare goes. As above, so below, you know, like the angels being here, watching over what's going on, this unrest that's going on the earth. And then I have the Eight of Wands here. I'm literally, I mean, y'all see that, right? Like, I know they're just cards, but y'all do see that, right? Y'all see this soldier, right? Okay, y'all do see these grenades, all of this smoke, right? And then when I asked about it to clarify it, because I didn't want to share that, you have the Six of Wands here. And it's an energy of authoritative figures being on the street. When I'm looking at this horse, the first thing that's coming to mind is Troy. I don't know why. Troy's coming to mind. That might be some sort of significance for someone. Let me get one more outcome card. Okay, I'm going to try to get one more outcome card. Tell me about the outcome for the collective. Okay. The Ace of Wands. And the Nine of Wands. Now, I love this. Thank you, Spirit. That's really beautiful. So, the Nine of Wands kept coming out, which it's, you know, a struggle, a battle, right? Something very heavy is about to take on a new light, okay? With the Ace of Wands, definitely a brand new beginning. It's the beginning of like a new venture, fortune. Definitely. I do feel like a lot of people, like this candle type of situation, I feel like a lot of people are in the space of mourning the way that things used to be right before there's something brand new that's born. That is a very Pluto type of energy. Let me just get you one clarifying card, and then I'm going to get you some advice. I cannot believe we have 42 minutes. Tell me about this Ace of Wands. Official person. I can't make this shit up, y'all. I cannot make this up. You have imprisonment with official person here. So definitely there's an energy of some type of beast being defeated, contained, imprisoned. Okay, let's get you some advice. What's the advice for Scorpio, please? Bring love into this situation. I really needed that. How about y'all? New moon in Aquarius. A time to give rather than to take. New moon in Virgo. Prosperity lies ahead. New moon in Taurus. Really beautiful, guys. Wow. And then you have a new start is coming. New moon energy. For a lot of us, I'm really picking up that the 21st of June is going to be of some type of significance. And that could be just for the Scorpios, honestly, on the collective on this channel. But I'm feeling like there's going to be something global that ends up being soul shaking on the 21st of June. Okay, this is your reading For those of you that would like to book an emergency reading, as I explained, I am offering them because I am here to utilize my gifts, and I believe that God is going to direct those to my channel or to my website to book a personal reading if they truly and undoubtedly need it, because he knows and acknowledges that I need this time for myself right now. So if you need an emergency reading, you can definitely book one. Otherwise, we'll see what July brings. All right, Scorpio, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Definitely give me feedback. Your feedback is greatly appreciated. And I'll see you guys next month. Bye.